I don't feel good at all. I really don't. A whole 40 minutes later, I'm still sat here. I'm so over this. I was holding in my urine for like a good 4 hours. Good morning, y'all. It's currently 7 AM. Look at how greasy I'm already looking. It's hot. I've got all the fans on and that, and I've barely slept. Bro, my belly woke me up at 4 AM and I've just been going to the loo ever since. Can you imagine the morning of me leaving? Yeah, my belly is in bits. My sister-in-law was like, what do you want to have for breakfast? I was like, I can't lie, we're not doing breakfast today because I've taken some paracetamols. I just want to drink water to just cleanse my system so that whatever's going on can clear up within the next 2 hours, because my brother wants us to leave here by 9. For once in my life, my suitcases have really been a problem. You just looking at it, you can tell that shit is full to the brim. Like, and never are my suitcases this heavy, and that's just because of all of the stuff that my mum has wanted. I'm really hoping. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, it feels really, really heavy, you know? Like, I don't know how I'm gonna lift that onto the scales, and then God forbid if it's past the 23 kilos each, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, this is it. It feels really, really heavy. On the way here, both my suitcases were 13k each. I know for sure they're definitely not 13k, but so long as they're not over 23, I should be good. I'm just hoping my belly clears up, because I can't lie, I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. I really don't. And the fact that I was thinking about it, I spent all of today traveling because I'm going to be following my brother while he does some rounds this morning before we even make our way to Accra. Meanwhile, I'm not even going to get to London until tomorrow morning. Bro, it's just long. Oh, and on top of that, I've lost my SIM card, guys. I've lost my UK SIM card. I can't remember where I put it. I don't know where it is. And I'm just like, I've booked a taxi for tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have to contact them and basically tell them to WhatsApp me, because I think my WhatsApp would still be working. But if they call me, I probably won't receive the call. So yeah, that's how my morning is going, guys. My belly is finished. I've lost my SIM card. I've been fighting with my 2 suitcases, and thankfully I've managed to shut them. But looking at it is making me anxious, because I'm just like, it looks hella overpacked. So the time is currently 8:57. I've had some hausa kuku by force because my brother got me some medicine, and he was like, no, you've got to at least eat something before you take it, or you can't just take it without eating. So yeah, I took, if I can even get it out. Oh lord, hold on. Took one of these. It's called Endem, I think. Just took one of these. But I've been packed up from early. I've been packed up since my goal was to finish packing by 7, and I did exactly that. So my stuff is here. My stuff is here. I am gonna miss being here, but I'm not gonna stay along. Like, I'm not gonna stay away for too long. Funny enough, I actually would have liked to have seen the guy that I went on a date with 2 nights ago, just to say bye, but that hasn't happened. We might maybe meet up before I get the VIP coach to Accra. We'll see. But if not, then I guess it is what it is. But at least I've made a connection. So we're running a few rounds before we go to the VIP and head to Accra. This morning was actually very cool, surprisingly. It was just inside my house that was really, really hot. My belly's cleared up a bit, so I'm perked up a bit. So as I told y'all, my brother basically builds houses for a living, so he's come here to basically check on some doors that he needs to use to build a house with. So literally we're running errands in regards to things to do with his work, because he's coming to Accra with me, but when he drops me to the airport, as in when we get to the airport, he's going to be staying in Accra for some days working on some houses that he's building for people. So it's a busy day ahead. And like I said to him just now, next time when I come to Ghana, I'm definitely doing the flights. It's straight flight to Accra and then getting the plane back. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'm ever so slightly getting a little bit annoyed, just because sometimes things are like so slow here when it shouldn't be. So my brother's basically getting a bunch of doors, right? And there's like a truck behind us, and he wants to take it to Accra. So we've gone to one of the spots where he's getting the doors, and rather than them giving him the doors for us to just go on with our journey, they basically said that we need to come out of the vicinity and then they will drive up to us to give us the doors. And we've been sat here for time, so my brother's gone, walked back to go and talk to them. Meanwhile, it's mad hot. Like in my brother's car, it's hot and he doesn't have an AC. So I'm literally at this point just like, can we go? A whole 40 minutes later, I'm still sat here. I'm so over this. You think about the fact that we haven't made it to the VIP and I'm still sat here, and that VIP journey is like 5 to 6 hours, and then gonna get off at Accra to then sort stuff out, to then get a taxi, to then go, bro, it's it. And the guy that I went on a date with a couple nights ago says he wants to meet by the VIP station just to say goodbye, and I'm thinking, I'm hot and sweaty and sticky at the moment. Like, if we embrace, it's going to be very peak. We are finally in the VIP, heading to Accra. Yeah, it's been interesting. I'm just here later. The way that I have been dozing, so they've stopped off at the first stop and we've just been here for a while. I have no idea why, but they are holding up this journey. Been on this coach for an hour and 25 minutes because we took off at 12. So let's see what time we make it to Accra for. So normally when you take a VIP coach, it stops off at a place called Door, like halfway through the journey, so that you can get drinks, get food, use the toilet, or just get some fresh air. But because it's raining hard, it didn't stop there, so it's just gone past, meaning your girl has not ate since this morning when I had Hausa Kuku, just so that I could take a tablet. So my brother's saying that when we do get to Accra, we should stop off somewhere and get some food before we head to the airport. Let's see how that pans out, because there's a lot of traffic. So if I actually had the worst journey up to the airport, the VIP was absolutely awful this time around. Because of the rain, they didn't stop at Door, so I didn't get the chance to use the toilet to get some fresh air or get some snacks. So imagine I was holding in my urine for like a good 4 hours, and the journey from Kumasi to Accra took 5.5 hours. So yeah, the bottom of my belly was like really hurting, let's put it like that. And then when I got here, you lot know I'm a light packer. I got here and one of my bags was overweight, so then I had to deal with the headache of all of that. And then I've got goods for my mum. And guys, yeah, when I told you, I'm not even going to explain what I saw in my suitcase, but I'm so pissed off because half the shit isn't even for me. So yeah, my phone is currently charging. I found a port that actually works because these ones right here don't work. I have just bought water and 2 buttered croissants from a place called Beans Cream for 80 cedis. Wow. Okie dokie, so it is voiceover time. So one thing that I will say is I was pleasantly surprised that British Airways actually flew on time. It really hit me that I was leaving Ghana when I saw these gorgeous views, and oh my gosh, all I was thinking in my head is I can't wait to come back. British Airways food will always be abysmal. That is a hill that I am willing to die on. Absolutely shambolic, and I don't understand why, considering that we pay so much money to fly with them. Even this little sandwich that I'm about to show you was absolutely horrendous. Now what really made me sad was the fact that I've left Ghana, which was 34-degree heat, to 9 degrees. Look at this miserable view right here. Right, then finally got to the airport, which I was happy about. But another thing that I really don't like about British Airways is I waited 1 hour and 30 minutes for my luggage to arrive. Do not understand why. Anyway, as I lost my UK SIM card, which I did previously tell y'all about, it was very difficult contacting my taxi driver. However, there was a little bit of Wi-Fi, and in the end we got there. So this is me filming scenes as I'm in the taxi going home. We give thanks. Here's the footage of Westfield, which is a popular shopping centre here in the UK. And the next shot, you're gonna see me at home. Guys, I'm finally home, yeah. When I tell you the madness that just happened, yeah, listen, my mascara is obviously smudged because I've been wearing it since yesterday and I can't bother to tidy up now. How can I get to... Okay, firstly, the whole luggage situation. Waiting forever over 1 hour for my luggage, as usual, right? And then, remember, I don't have a UK SIM, yeah? Which means that I can't receive calls at the moment because I've lost my UK SIM, right? And I can only receive WhatsApp messages via Wi-Fi. So the airport had Wi-Fi, which was a bit shoddy, but I was able to communicate with the taxi driver. So eventually I find him, which is cool. He drops me home. Prior to this, I had booked this weeks in advance, and I was told it would be 70 there, £70 back, equivalent to £140. Please tell me, why is it I gave this guy £70? He's like, it's £80. I said, £80 since when? When I called, I was told it was 70 there, 70 back. He was like, okay, one sec, let me check. So he calls, whoever he calls, and the person speaks to me and is like, I don't know who told you it's £70, but, you know, it's 70 plus £10 parking, and actually it's meant to be £90, but the person made a mistake when entering and put 80. So like, what? So then there was a whole hoo-ha about it, and I forgot that I didn't have data. So I was gonna do a bank transfer. Then I realized, oh shit, I don't have no data because I don't have my UK SIM. So I had to leave my suitcases there, goes to cash point, giving me tenner. Fine. So I've now got my suitcases now. I get to my estate. Why is the lift out of order? And my suitcases are mad heavy. Luckily for me, there's been a guy that I've always been seeing, like anytime when I'm like around the estate, and since day one I've seen him, I'll always randomly say hi to him and ask him how he is. So he saw me and he was like, oh, do you want any help? Because, you know, the lift has been out of order for the past couple of days. And bless him, he actually did both of my suitcases. So had not bumped into him, that's what you call perfect timing, I don't know how I would have brought the suitcases upstairs. I'm being so real because my suitcases are so bloody heavy. Now, what my issue is y'all know that I got some things in here that, you know, in reality I shouldn't because of my mother, yeah? And because of that, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it just, I can literally smell my case. I can actually smell it even though it's shut. Like as soon as the guy put it in his taxi, I could actually smell it. It was that bad. And when I got to Kotoka Airport, which is the airport in Accra, and one of my suitcases was really, really heavy. Obviously I had to remove some of the stuff, and when I opened one of them, I'm gonna allow you to read in between the lines. I almost baited that where I lived in, but luckily for me, I have a balcony here. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna open both of my suitcases on my balcony so that whatever creepy crawlies are in there, because of the shits that my mom's got us to get, if it comes out, it's gonna stay outside. And I'm gonna have to, all my clothes and everything, I'm gonna have to literally, you know, like when you shake it out, everything is going in the washing machine. I'm washing every single piece of clothing in this suitcase. I'm gonna use insect repeller after when I've taken everything out. And I think I'm gonna have to use some sort of Febreze or whatever, because it smells, it actually smells. And you know, the thing about African parents is, I was telling my mom like this whole thing yesterday on the phone while I was waiting for my flight, and she found it hilarious. Like, she actually found my traumatic experience hilarious. Can you imagine? But yeah, the good thing is I'm home safely. I have a bit of time on my hands. I just stashed my bag anyway. You know when you're like really desperate to pee, yeah? Have you ever noticed that when you're really desperate to pee, it's when you finally make it home that you're almost about to pee yourself? That's literally what happened to me. I'm trying to find my phone. I don't know where my phone is. Oh, here we are. Okay, so... oh yeah, because I'm home, it's automatically latched onto Wi-Fi, which is amazing, and I've got some messages come through. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, my main priority right now is unpacking, getting rid of the insects, packing all of my mum's stuff. I'm gonna freshen up, and I'm literally gonna drop all of her stuff to her house, sort out my UK SIM as well, and maybe I might do a food shop. And I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know what energy I'm gonna use to do this with, because over the past 3 days, I think collectively I've probably got, I wanna say about 7 to 8 hours sleep over the past 3 days. So my plan is to just try to do everything as quickly as I can, and also do the wash before I run my outside errands. But guys, yeah, honestly, thank you so much for rocking me through these GH vlogs. I really sincerely hope that y'all did enjoy the Ghana vlogs. I am planning on being back in Ghana soon, God willing. However, before going Ghana, I will be going to other places, and I will be vlogging a journey too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until my next one, take care, be good.